Good morning, gang. Oh my goodness, I just realized when I was going to say, it's Wednesday. I love Wednesdays. I just realized it was Wednesday when I was going to say it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. It's raining here. Bummer. I was going to ride my motorcycle today because it's supposed to be like almost 70 degrees, which it was yesterday too. But yesterday started out really cool and then got really warm, but it's already almost 60 degrees. So I was going to ride my motorcycle. I didn't know it was going to rain. Bummer, bummer. Not too many days left to ride my motorcycle in this neck of the woods, because for those of you that are on my Facebook page, they saw I posted videos on Sunday when I did my Making Strides walk for breast cancer. It was snowing. Yeah, snowing. My kids didn't believe me. It was snowing on my way home, and then when I got home, all of a sudden it started snowing at home, and my son comes in the room yelling, "It's snowing!" It's like, I told you so. Do you think I'd lie to you? But whatever. So, anyhow, what are we going to talk about today? I'm going to continue talking about what my second vlog was about yesterday, about being normal and all that stuff. I think a lot of this goes back to you can apply things to different things. Yeah, I'm making lots of sense today, right? My mind is with it. I actually got a lot of sleep last night too. And my Fitbit said I was only restless 3 times, and like the spaced out times were amazing, and I wasn't awake at all. So it's like, that is so abnormal for me. But I have been talking in my sleep. Yeah. I have been talking. Interesting conversations. But anyhow, I know I forgot my EHT this morning. I've got to get that EHT in me. What was I going to talk about? Oh, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. We've all heard that before. And I think, when people say, can I ever eat normally? Can I ever eat? We have eaten abnormally, if we want to call it that, but we have eaten our normal for so long that it's a habit, and you have to break that habit. So if you go back to doing what you did before, even if your metabolism does reset itself, you're just going to go back to gaining weight. It's really common sense when you think about it that way. But if you change your eating habits and you change your lifestyle and you stop your binging, easier said than done, and you eat food for fuel. And that doesn't mean you can't have potato chips or popcorn or cake or whatever. And yes, I am on B2, we're talking about junk food. But it doesn't mean you can't have that. But in society, think about it. McDonald's did it. Everybody, we biggie-sized everything. When I was a kid and we had potato chips or junk food, which wasn't that often, actually. My mother was a baker. So yes, we had that type, but we had homemade goods all the time. I would try to change my sandwich with other people at school because I had homemade bread and they had store-bought bread. Yeah. How crazy is that? But anyways, we never got like, our friends would have like the ring dings or the Swiss cakes or the yo-yos or whatever the heck they were called, yodels and all that type of stuff. We never got that stuff. Everything of ours was homemade, and we didn't like it. I know, really. But anyhow, where was I going? You can eat that stuff in moderation. When I was a kid and my mother would pack our lunch, obviously when we were younger, there was a little handful of potato chips with our sandwich. There wasn't a bag of potato chips with our sandwich. There wasn't, okay, this bag is too small, let's make the bag a little bit bigger. So when you think about it, as a society, we've done it to ourselves. But if you go back to eating what you actually need to sustain yourself and still have those treats, most likely you will maintain your weight. And it still comes down to an equation. I know there's the carbs, there's the different factors into it, but calories in, calories out, it still does come down to that equation to a certain extent. If you're going to eat $5,000 calories a day, you best get out there and get your feet moving and burn 5,000 calories a day. You know, it's just, if you want to maintain that weight, that's the way it's got to go. So, oh my goodness, the car in front of me has like a tire that is literally wobbling. Like, looks like it's going to fall off the car. Wow, crazy. I know, squirrel. Wow, today I am like, ooh, I guess I shouldn't get a good night's sleep. Although I didn't actually sleep a long time. I only got 7 hours, which is good for me. But anyways, so that's what my subject was about today, or supposed to be, was, you know, there is no real such thing as normal. There is just what we do. And if you go back to doing what you've always done, you're going to get the same results. But if you change what you've done, then you'll get different results. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And I do want to, I will put it in the description, somebody, and I can't remember who, because I've just watched so many vlogs. Some I've responded to, some I haven't. I just haven't had all that much time. But somebody was asking how to do private messaging, and I did figure it out, because I did private message my girl Sassy there, and she asked me how I did it, and I went, oh, shoot, I don't remember. But I will look at it, and I will put that down in the description as to how you private message. And when I actually did find it, it was like, oh, that was easy. That makes sense. But anyhow, so I will put that in there. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, loving, sharing, caring day. And be normal.